if you're an Oklahoma fan, you're looking at college football playoff tickets. Hey, we beat Tennessee at Tennessee. We beat Alabama at Alabama. We just got to beat Missouri and LSU, and we're a college football playoff team, right? Yeah, that's true. Before you do that, though, you got to beat a Missouri team coming to your place, 11 a.m. kick with the best running back in college football in Ahmad Hardy. Maybe you talk about Jeremiah Love in that discussion. Not here to have that discussion right now. What I am here to do, though, is give you our closing thoughts for Missouri and for Oklahoma ahead of this keep your playoff hope kind of game alive Saturday here for Oklahoma in Norman. So before we do that, make sure you're subscribed. We will continue to talk about the college football playoff. We will continue to talk about college football pretty much every single day, all year round, whether they're playing games or whether they're not. So if you're a college football sicko, make sure you're subscribed. We appreciate you in advance for doing that and for being a part of this. Let's start with the closing thought on Oklahoma. I think we see the pass game come alive here. Now, I'm not saying we see John Mateer go for 350 yards, look like he looked the very first game of the season, but I do think we see a little bit more juice in that passing game. Now, every single week, the further we get from the Dr. Shin operation on John Mateer, we see him more comfortable. We see him more confident. We see him have a little bit more, I would say, juice in that football. So I think this will be the best passing showing from John Mateer since that thumb surgery. That's my opinion on this. One is what I just said, the John Mateer health factor. But two, y'all, that Missouri secondary, I know the numbers are good. I understand that. But I think they're gettable. I really do. I think the skill set of what Oklahoma has in tight end Jaren Kanak and just the receiver room in general, they got a lot of dudes that can catch and run. And Missouri plays a lot of zone coverage. The reason why that's important, zone coverage creates windows. Ben Arbuckle, we've seen over the course of this season, he is elite at attacking those windows. John Mateer, he is elite at throwing to stationary targets. When they have those chances to penetrate that zone and have the catch run opportunity, I think Oklahoma is going to be really successful in doing that. Now, don't get it twisted. It's going to take something in the passing game in this spot. So some of it is I think that the Oklahoma passing game just progresses by nature of us being in the second to last game of the season. I also think some of this is out of survival mode for Oklahoma because that Missouri front seven is one of the best in college football, arguably the best edge combo in the SEC, maybe college football, I don't know. For Missouri, my final take, my closing thought here for y'all, that ground game you have is going to make this thing uncomfortable. When this line opened up over at BetMGM, it was Oklahoma minus 9.5. It has since been bet down to Oklahoma minus 7.5, a full 2 points. We'll see if it gets even further down before the game. I don't know, but full Brian Windhorst mode now. Why is that? Now, why is that? That line keeps dropping because a lot of people are looking at that line and saying, hang on, Ahmad Hardy's still there, right? He just went for 3 bills the week before against Mississippi State. That defense is still pretty ridiculous, right, when it comes to what they have rushing the passer. Okay, yeah, 9.5, far too much. Also, it's November. It's 11 a.m. kick. There's a lot of factors here that make this thing a little bit treacherous if you're an Oklahoma fan. And what I just said, the ground game for Missouri, I think with Ahmad Hardy, will have their say on this game. I mentioned it during our preview, but I want to go back to this. The way that Oklahoma is so aggressive in their defense, they get downhill with bad intentions. They are a aggressive flow kind of team. Well, the wide zone offense for Missouri is pretty elite at making your flow used against you, if you will. Like when we're screaming off the edge or we're screaming towards the ball carrier, Ahmad Hardy, what he's done in this wide zone offense, what they want to do is try to take advantage of your angles that you're using. So Ahmad Hardy, the success he's had this year, not an accident. He's over 1,300 yards on the season, man. He is elite at the cutback. He's elite at getting north and south. I think that plays a massive factor in this game. So I'm not saying Ahmad Hardy goes for 200 yards or 300 yards again like last week, but I do think that the Missouri ground game condenses the game. I think that they have enough success on the ground to make it interesting. But to win this game now, with Bo Pribula being listed as doubtful on Wednesday and Eli Drinkwitz saying he still anticipates Matt Zollers to start this game, you got to get something in the pass game. Like 7 for 22, not going to cut it. 8 for 15 for a $112, unless Ahmad Hardy goes for 300 yards again, not going to cut it. You still need something from the pass game is sort of my bonus closing thought there. But Oklahoma fans, Missouri fans, whichever side of this you fall on, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you're subscribed. I can't wait for this one. It's November football. It's playoff football. We appreciate y'all making this show what it is. For Cato on the ones and twos, for myself, JD PicKell, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll keep this party rolling. We will see y'all next time.